So I have everything out. I'm trying to take the alternator out. I removed the top bolt. Is real easy. It comes right out. It's a 16 milliliter bolt. And once you remove the top bolt, this pretty much rocks back and forth. You see that? It's really easy to move. On my car, on some cars it might be wedged in there, but I can literally move it back and forth with my hands. The issue with the alternator is the bottom bolt. Just put that back and take it out. The bottom bolt comes out the same way. But the thing is with this bolt, it screws in, if you see it there, it screws in on the back end of a back end nut that you don't see from this position. And that nut actually, as you bolt the alternator in, when it's bolted in for the first time in the factory, it tightens on the nut and the nut comes forward on the threads to lock the alternator into the holding bracket. So to remove the alternator, what people usually do is like just get this bolt out. This bolt comes out pretty easy. And then what people tend to do is like get a pry bar and just like yank it out like that. But that's not the easiest way. I mean, you'll get it like this way eventually with force, and you could also risk damaging something else around here. You know, yank it out like that, because it does pivot once that bolt is out. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna put this bolt back in there. See there? And it's under the pulley. And once that bolt is in there, I'm gonna just let it hang there. I'm gonna take the mallet and just hammer that bolt back in there. Now it's not gonna reach, but what you're gonna do is, what you could do is take a little ratchet and sort of, the ratchet actually that I used to take it out. It could just be something like this, or you could use something like this to like sort of put it right there, and then use the mallet to hammer that against the bolt gently. And doing that a couple of taps should loosen the that nut in the back that's wedged into the holding mount. So I'm gonna do that. I can't really put the camera down, but you get the idea of what I'm gonna do here. So that's how I'm gonna do that. And once I get a couple of taps, I'm gonna see if the alternator should just come right off the holding mount, and that should be it. And I bought this mallet from AutoZone for about $4. So 16-ounce mallet, rubber mallet, so it's not gonna damage anything. I'm just gonna give it a couple of taps. I just removed the fan. You don't have to remove the radiator, and you have about that much space to tap it. But you don't want to bang at it really hard. You just want a couple of taps, firm, gentle, firm taps. So this gives you enough space right in here for firm, gentle taps. You don't want to bang at it because you don't want to damage anything, especially if you're also going to reuse the alternator. I'm replacing this, so I don't really care if this gets damaged. But if you want to reuse your alternator, you don't want to damage it. Mallet like this, soft mallet, is the way to do it, and just bang at it, bang at that bottom bolt a couple of times until it pushes the nut back off the mount, and that's it.